You're shivering.
I'm always shivering, it's fine. It's not because I'm cold.
And
I actually always shiver as well, but I think I was a chihuahua in my past life. Like
a chihuahua?
A chihuahua. I constantly shake, like, all the time.
So in your past life, you were a chihuahua?
I was a chihuahua.
And now you're a gay man?
Now I'm a gay man. What more could you ask for?
Unbelievable.
It goes hand in hand.
So what is it like to be gay in London?
It's very lonely.
Yeah?
I think well, it's lonely because everyone now is so disposable, which is kind of sad for me because I'm one of those people that I love and I love like romance, and it's really hard to come by here because everyone's after like the next best thing. So you'll be talking to someone and they're not putting their whole heart into it because it's fine. Like I can find another you. Like it's cool. Like there's another Thomas. There's another person like that I can find. Just like it's just like sex or whatever, and it's kind of I think it makes you lonely. It makes you feel really lonely.
Dating in London, mainly on the apps like Grindr and things. I think it became, because you're so used to using the apps, it becomes difficult to actually approach someone in person that you like.
So I heard.
Yeah, I think it's less and less common to go up to someone and be like, hey, I like you. It feels weird. You're then buying into this kind of like buffet, like, oh, who do I choose? And it becomes very superficial and unrealistic, and a lot of pressure on everyone too.
There's things here that don't exist within the straight community. Things like, say, for example, I know people that go to gay saunas. Things like that, sex parties here, it's normal, isn't it? Like, on Grindr, you go in and there's like some profiles that say, oh, there's 10 guys here, come over. And that's normal in our community, isn't it?
I had a friend who's like just 19 until like meet a daddy and like go to his penthouse and he'll have like 10 guys there like with a drug table, and he won't even remember what the fuck is happening to him. But
is that what they call the chemsex?
Yeah.
Community, or how you call it?
Yeah, the chemsex, just chemsex.
And is that a common thing?
It's almost normal.
It's almost normal.
In fact, in some ways, if you don't engage in that, sometimes you're seen as
like weird,
frigid, or
yeah,
it's really common.
And how does that work? The chemsex.
So, people either take different kinds of drugs. I mean, it can range from, like poppers. It can range from that down to heroin.
Poppers is like to loosen up your bum.
Yeah, it loosens your colon. So, I mean, I work in a hospital, so I see a lot of people coming in that have had side effects of it, and it can damage all your intestines, and people do it anyway. They know the dangers.
And what about, that there is a major health problem?
There is, like, obviously I do a lot of healthcare, and I've got a lot of knowledge on medicine, and in London, HIV now is just so common, like HIV, hepatitis, everything. It's so common. Most people don't know they have it.
No one really is using safe sex, or no one's really worrying about that because it's fine. I could take a pill, and the next day and I'll be okay. That with the gay scene comes drugs. I feel like they kind of go hand in hand like a lot of the time.
I got addicted to morphine really badly, and the painkillers, codeine. I used to take that every day, like up to 500 milligrams a day.
Why?
Because it's the only way I could cope,
To cope with?
Everything.
So if I ask you the question again, what it's like to be gay in London?
Lonely.
Stressful.
Lonely, stressful.
Anxious.
It's a sad story, though.
But it's beautiful at the same time, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.